Hey, my lovely, lovely, wonderful people. A pleasant evening to everybody. Now, beautiful people, I wanted to take this in the purest form that it is coming, because it really is coming and it's pure and authentic, but very concerned nature. And it's a very popular TikToker that I'm seeing, and I'm very concerned for the individual's weight. The person is obese, overweight. I mean, street and lane, leaps and bounds. It is no joke. And I said I had to research some of the diseases that obesity cause and health problems associated with it. And one, it says cardiovascular, which is heart diseases. So high blood pressure, which is hypertension, coronary artery disease, heart attack, stroke, heart failure, type 2 diabetes. It says obesity is a leading risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes. It causes insulin resistance, which impairs blood sugar control. When you're way out of whack, it is not good. I'm not talking about the aesthetic, the look of it. No, we're talking about a health issue behind it. And we have to be real and truthful with love. And respect is a component of love. We have to be, because it can cost the person his or her life. Let's continue. Respiratory issues, sleep apnea, breathing stops during sleep. My God. Asthma can be worsened by obesity without a doubt. Obesity, hyperventilation syndrome, poor breathing due to excess weight. And sometimes I hear the individual breathing heavy. It sounds bad. It really, really sounds bad. Mental health conditions, depression, definitely, because especially when people are teasing and making you feel ugly and feel horrible and feel awful. Anxiety, you're going to be filled with angst. You're going to be, because you're ready to know if anybody says anything, you're going to be at them and not on them. Low self-esteem and body image issues. People start to demolish you verbally based on how you look. They describe you, in the worst possible way when you're overweight, because the layers and the layers of the excess fat, it causes a distortion and almost like when something, and I use that word very carefully, like when something is disfigured. It's not good. This is not about aesthetics, really. It's more so. That is why I say not about aesthetics, really. That it counts, but not so much as a health concerns. Cancers linked to obesity, breast, postmenopausal, let me call this name properly. Colorectal, endometrial, uterine lining, kidney, pancreatic, and I've heard of the pancreatic being a very, very dangerous one. Liver, gallbladder, and so on. Musculoskeletal problems, osteoarthritis, especially in the knees, or the pressure, and it touch on those ligaments and tissues in the knees, hips, and lower back. They tend to have a lot of back problems. Gout caused by high uric and acid levels. Neurological issues, higher risk of stroke, increased risk of dementia, Alzheimer's disease. I don't think you people understand what this obesity can cause. I remember years ago I was watching Dr. Phil's program, and he had some people there, particularly it was a young girl. They had to weigh her on the cow scale, the scales that they weigh cows and those huge, large-sized animals. Because I think at the time she may have weighed, was it between 500 and 700 pounds. Liver and digestive disorders, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, gallstones, what's this? Let me get this word correctly. So it is gastroesophageal reflux disease, reproductive and hormonal problems, infertility, polycystic ovary syndrome, irregular menstrual cycles, increased risk of complications during pregnancy. Other conditions: chronic inflammation, a risk factor for many diseases, impaired immune function, urinary incontinence. Mighty God, it's the number of diseases that are linked to obesity. It is an extreme form of being overweight. And I see this popular TikToker eating his or her life away. It is not good. And somebody need to really help this person get some divine intervention, because her situation will only take divine intervention. His situation will only take divine intervention. That's how much it is not good for the individual. I want people to stop encouraging this obesity. They need to speak to the individual, not disrespect, not demolish, not be acrimonious, not be rancorous, not be vitriolic, not be negative in their words towards this person, but to help them because they are broken. Because I mean, when I see the person constantly eating away, it's bad. I don't know. We better make our calling and election sure. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions.